Hello, my celestial kings and queens. This is Mystic Storm here to clear a path to a new life with you. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe. I pray that this message reaches you well and you're able to gain guidance for your love life. So it's been a while, since I've done a love reading. I haven't really been called to do one. But as soon as I seen that Venus was entering Leo, I was like, yeah, I think it's time. Time to break out the love edition, pick a card. Okay? So, yeah. And also, how can I forget? If you're already a part of the Celestial Kingdom, you already know the deal. We back with another one. Okay? So, yeah. Definitely wanted to do a reading on Venus entering into Leo to see how it will bring balance and harmony to our love lives. And when I say love lives, it can be, yes, romantic, definitely. That's what we would love, we want. But self-love might come about, friendships might come up in the reading. So just be open to that, okay? And also, of course, I had to break out the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So this is definitely in the deck as well, in the piles as well. So I'm excited to see what comes up for you. So there's 3 piles here, and you can choose. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, right? Pile 1 has citrine. Pile 2 has opalite. And pile 3 has amethyst. Okay? So I'm going to let you take some time here. If you want to see what I talked about, Venus entering into Leo, it is in a weekly essence intuitive guidance reading that I did, and the title of it is called Return to Me. Okay, so make sure you check that out. You can check it out, before this reading or check it out after, but I do feel like it will be beneficial to watch that as well. Okay, so I'll give you some time to pick your cards now. Okay, pile ones, I am ready. I hope you are. Okay, so I have the spread all together, and with citrine, that brings joy, clarity, and peace into our lives. So that's what I'm hoping this will give you, some clarity to your situation, and that you might want to use citrine to bring in a more joyous mood. Okay, so we're going to begin with the Whispers of the Ocean. Let's see. Oh, life is better together. Number 4, that's foundation, that's stability. So that's saying, yes, you are better with this person. There might be some ups and downs, but hey, life is better being with them, being with family. The 4 is definitely a family card. So let's see. It says, seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. So life is better together. So it's saying, you might need to make that move, make that step. Pick up the phone, call this person, show them that you're there, show them that you care, and they'll also reciprocate that, okay? So life is better together. You might have been feeling a little down, feeling unsupported by this person, or people in general. But if we're going to keep it romantic, this person, there's a specific person that is calling you right now, that you already know who this person is, and it's just saying, Spirit is saying, life is better together. Y'all supposed to be together. So let's get into the Chakra Insight Oracle. Crown Chakra. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. So with Crown Chakra here, first thing, yes, follow your intuition. But I feel like you've been building up and working on that, right? And I also hear take your crown. Take your crown. Know your worth. Know that you are royalty. Okay? And with you knowing your worth, you know you can do better. You can do better in circumstances without how you react, or you can just do better if there might be someone, you know, that it might be two people you thinking about, and you know, one isn't really worth your time, and the other one, you know, that person is there for you through the long haul. So this is using your intuition, your discernment, to really make that decision. Make that call. Trust wherever your heart is tugging you to do, wherever your mind is telling you to go, go. Trust in spirit. Trust your connection with spirit, because spirit is leading and guiding you in the direction for your highest and greatest good. Okay? Number 7 there with the 43. Okay. Next, we're going to get into the wild offering. Let's see. Despair. Despair. So this, again, like I said, it might be two people, right, that you might be going back and forth with. Let's see. It says, I need your divine intercession right now, oh great spirit. Lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. So no wonder you all got citrine. And when I say I flipped these, I shuffled these cards and I did not look at them. I did not look at them. So the fact that I was called to play citrine on pile 1 really shows that this crystal will help you. Okay? So you might, you know, some of you might have been going through a breakup during this time, or some situation has caused you to be in this dark place. But this is why your connection with spirit is so important. This is a call to you to really connect with spirit. Know that you are supported by people, okay? Know that you are supported. And if this is a person, if you can think of somebody that you really love and care for, and you want them in your life, and you know that your life will be better with them in it. You know, sometimes you have to step up and shoot your shot. Period. But you have to surrender and release your burdens to God, to spirit. Okay? So by doing that, you will have more joy in your life, because you'll be able to see life in a different perspective. Okay? So don't let whatever past traumas gotten you down before affect you now and in the future, because it can definitely hinder you. Look at the flowers, how they're drooping, and they can continue to wilt and die. But if you water it, if you water it with love, with joy, with happiness, peace, self-love, you will see a change in these flowers, and they will continue to grow. Okay. All right. So that's what we have for the oracle part. So we're going to get into the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I'm interested to see how this is going, especially since there's clearly, you know, there might be someone in your life that you really want to, you know, be with and share life with. So let's see. All right. We have, what is this? I can hardly read it. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to show you the cards too. But also, I can wait until I flip these over. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords. Knave of Wands. I think this is like Page of Wands. Or Knight, maybe. This is the Devil in reverse. Yes. Love to see the Devil in reverse. 7 of Chalices, which is 7 of Cups. That was in reverse too. And then lastly, 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Interesting. So, by looking at this, this is, okay, you all have, it must be definitely a breakup. And the love that you probably are going to get mainly is from family, because I said for family. Just by seeing this, the reason why I was like, it's definitely a breakup, this probably was a third party situation with the 3 of Swords. You see the storyline here in the background. This man entertaining him, and he probably walked in and seen something, or, you know, you just probably caught somebody cheating, you know. And the fact with these 3 of Swords, you're heartbroken. Heartbroken. Your 10 of Pentacles, your family, your love life, this fruitful, abundant seed that you thought you had is no more. It's no more. So you had to become heartless. Heartless in a sense here, and cut this person out with the Queen of Swords. Speaking of heartless, isn't that a heart right there with pins and needles? Doing some work to hex this person up, huh? I see. Queen of Swords. Very, very, I feel like this is the darker side of the Queen of Swords. You know, you're hurt. You're going through some things. So it's just like, make them pay. Make them pay. Definitely. Definitely some hexing going on. And, you know, hexing, you don't necessarily have to, you know, stick a pin in it or light a candle. You could be doing this all with your mind. You can just be doing it all with your mind. So then we have here the Knave of Swords here. That was in reverse. I feel like you got tired of, because this is Swords energy too. You got tired of trying to please this person. Please this person in the sense of doing everything that they wanted you to do. They were probably very demanding. But in a sense, they admired you. They enjoyed you. But I really do feel like they were too much. Too much. And with the Devil here in reverse, this is you coming out of this heartache. This is you coming out of this fear, coming out of this karmic relationship. This is you coming out of this karmic relationship. This is what Venus and Leo is doing for you, is restoring you, bringing harmony and balance to your love life, because this wasn't it. This wasn't it. And let's see. This was 7 of Chalices in reverse with the turtle. With the turtle. I feel like with the turtle here, y'all were probably rushed. Y'all rushed into things. It was very fast paced. Definitely saying, check out your options. You might have many options that you might not even know about because you canceled everybody out to be with this person that wasn't for you. Okay? That wasn't for you and didn't appreciate you for who you are. Okay? And I really do feel like with you here having options, Again, you know deep down who it is that you would want in your life. You know deep down who it is. So but you need to take some time here to get back into balance, restructure, find your joy, find your happiness within yourself before you try to seek out this other person. Again, this card said connect with family, friends, or others who will support you through this heartache, but after you go through the stages of a broken heart, that person, you might shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, definitely. Most definitely, I would say go for it. Okay? So definitely work with this energy, bringing more happiness, restoring yourself from this pain is your real assignment for Venus entering in Leo. And I know that this isn't how you probably wanted this to play out, but at the same time, this is, again, I said, this is romantic. This can be self-love. This can be, friends, family. And this is definitely a time for you. I'm very happy that this karmic relationship has ended for you and that you're able to move on. Move on. Yes, there's going to be despair. You're brokenhearted. You're hurting. But also, by connecting with Spirit did this for a reason. Spirit stepped in and provided clarity for you to see that you had to cut this person off. Okay? So, this is what I have for you, my pile number ones. I hope that this brought you some guidance for you to go forth and definitely proceed during this time, and how you can gain balance and harmony with Venus entering into Leo. And by doing this, you will be restored and you'll be more open to love. Okay? So I love you all. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, pile number twos, this is for you. So we're going to dive in to see what Venus in Leo will help you with in order to balance and bring harmony in your love life, okay? So let's see. We're going to start off with the Whispers of the Ocean deck. Change direction with ease, number 5. So interesting. You might need to definitely look at other options. I'm getting. It said, this is a time for change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It is a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. Interesting. So some of you all might be in union, and this is saying that, hey, you probably need to really think about what it is you want to go forth, and maybe isn't this what the direction that you're heading is not the direction that is really for you or something that you really want. So you really need to dig into and ask yourself what it is that you really want out of this life, and what do you want out of a partner, things like that, because you might find yourself going in a different direction than they are. Interesting. Also, if you're single, change directions. You might need to change up, what you're doing. It says shape shifting. So you might need to do a makeover, change up your look, do something, especially to attract, the person that you want. You have to already be in that frequency, in that state of mind, in that vision to get somebody that you want to attract. Okay, so that's interesting. So let's see. The next one is the Chakra Insight Oracle. Emotional balance. This is in reverse here, y'all. So, and this is 27. That's 9. So you're not being fulfilled in this relationship that you're in, or you don't feel fulfilled because you aren't in a relationship. And this is where the emotional imbalance is coming from. You do need to work on, yes, stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. This is what Venus in Leo is wanting for you, to restore your emotional balance. You really need to work on yourself, work through your emotions, work with the light and the dark. Don't be afraid of the dark. Bring it to the light so you can see it clearly. Okay? So, this is interesting. This is interesting. Definitely, I feel like since you're not in a good emotional state right now, I feel like before you make any rash decisions, you really have to go inward and figure out what you want, yes, and then also work on your emotions. Work on your emotions, because that's something that will get you far, okay? All right. And then next we're getting into the Wild Offering. Divine timing. Divine timing. This is saying in time. This change, of course, might be, challenging, because this is not what you expected. This is kind of like a tower moment or a death in a sense. You have to change up what's happening. You have to adapt, right? Spirit is saying this, your love will come in divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. Yes. So this is saying that this might not be the time for you for love, romantic love, but it is on its way. There's some things that you have to work through with this emotional imbalance, and work with patience. Lord, I know patience is hard. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to train yourself, in a sense. Train your mind to release all of this baggage. Release it all. Train your mind, because see your world in a different light. Shape shift. Change your world. Change your perception on life. And when you're prepared, the stars will align for you to meet that special someone. And that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Whew, whew, whew. You will find fulfillment. Okay? So next we're going to get into the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Let's see. King of Swords. This is Ace of Cups in reverse. Then it's kind of like the Ace of Cups here with emotional imbalance. Death in reverse. Interesting. Justice in reverse. Two of Wands. And lastly, the Fool in reverse. So what I'm getting here is a lot of stagnant energy. I feel like you're resisting this change. That's why it says change direction with ease. Gradually do this. It will take time, divine timing, okay? Especially I see that with the stagnant energy with death in reverse. I said this is kind of like a tower moment, a death moment. But with this death in reverse, you're resisting this. You want to stay put. You don't want, you may want things to change, but you don't want to change. You don't want to change. So that's where, and it's lining up with the emotional balance in reverse. Along with the Fool. The Fool here in reverse, this is you not being adventurous, not stepping outside of your box or your shell and really putting yourself out there, especially if you want to attract something different from what you're getting. Okay? You might, you know, this might be a relationship that you're leaving from, or you've had past relationships that you keep attracting the same type of people. The same type of people, and you keep this continuous cycle over and over and over again. And you're like, when is it going to be my time? When you work on yourself, nothing comes before it's time. Step outside your shell, shape shift, change your look, change your outlook on life. And then when you tap into that frequency, that love frequency, that abundant frequency, then you will find who you're supposed to meet. But you're not in a space right now to do that. It takes time. You have to continue to work on self. Right. So with this King of Swords, I was thinking about this next. This King of Swords energy here. I feel like if you are in the masculine energy, you might feel like you can do whatever you want to do and nobody can tell you anything. And you can get you can get nice female energies, feminine energies here and there, but they don't really fill your cup up, they just entertainment. But I feel like you might be wanting a little more. Now, if you're in the feminine aspect, you can be in one or two places because there's two feminine energies here. You might be you might bend over backwards for your masculine energy, for your divine, I should say divine masculine, divine feminine. But these people that you've been working with, they ain't your divine masculine, divine feminine. So I'm just going to say masculine and feminine energy. Yeah. So you bend over backwards for this person, but they don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate you because what you doing? You doing too much. You doing too much for somebody that don't really know your worth and really treating you like you're disposable, right? Just a little treat that they can eat and then toss the wrapper in the trash. Okay. Then we got, I don't know if it's the maiden, it's the wife here, back here looking at this. You might be in a predicament where you see your masculine here doing all this reckless stuff, but you continue to just watch him do it and not say nothing. Not say nothing. When are you going to step up and speak up for yourself? She wearing blue, throat chakra energy. Speak up for yourself. Or are you just going to let it stay how it is and you're unhappy? Okay. Then we want to get into, let's see. Yeah, this was the Ace of Cups here in reverse. This is where your emotional imbalance is coming from your relationship. What is your cup filled with? What is it filled with? Is it just sex? Are y'all just having sex and that's it. What about your emotional needs? Are they there for you when you going through hard times? Or is the only thing they can do for you is have little deaths, if y'all know what I mean? Get you off. That's all they bring to the table. There's no going, continuing the road to fulfillment to get to that 10 of cups, even at 9 of cups. There's no journey up the cups. It's stagnant. It's just stagnant energy. All they can provide you is just lustful rendezvous. Okay. And then we have the Justice here in reverse. First thing I see is like that blue. It's a little fairy. That's cute. Blue throat chakra here. Again, when are you going to bring balance and cut out what doesn't serve you? When are you going to speak up for yourself? Or are you just, content? You're not content. I know you're not content. But you just staying put will put you in a state of contentment. And you really don't need to be there. So here, and that's the blue here lining up with the blue lady over here. So finally we have the 2 of Wands. This is what you're needing. You're wanting companionship. That flame, right? Someone that you can have intimate conversations with. You can be so inclined with, talk about your day, talk about, things that really are on your mind, release, and they're engaged with you. See, this person here, King of Swords, not engaged whatsoever. He got his foot tickling her nipple, and he does not even look amused at all. Come on. You want somebody that's fully engaged with you. Until you release all this emotional imbalance and this lustful situation, dump out this cup. Once you dump out this cup, you will be able to restore yourself, to prepare yourself for this love that you are wanting. Change direction with ease. This is your current state here with the King of Swords energy. Change direction with ease. You'll get your 2 of Wands. You'll get your 2 of Wands. Let me read this one more time for you, okay? Now, it says here, I just looked up and it's 33:55 while I'm looking at this. So it says, this is a time for change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It is a time to reconsider. You heard that ding? It is a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. So you need to dig deep and you might realize that you don't want your current situation anymore. You don't want to be this person anymore. This person who is just bending over backwards for people. This person it's just dinging. Person that's bending over backwards for people. A person who is just seeing all this stuff but just letting it slide. No more. Let the tower fall. Let the death happen so you can bring in this love that is for you, you'll be so much more happier, so much more. Okay. So pile number 2, this is what I have for you. Okay. I hope that, this helps you gain guidance while this Venus and Leo energy is here to help bring harmony and peace to your love life. And, it's not all flowers and sunshine. Tarot Oracle cards gonna tell you how it is. And this is what's happening. So I hope that you all receive this well and that you're able to gain guidance from this. And yeah, let me know how you receive this. I would love to know, and I will see you in the next one. All right, hello, my pile number 3s. This is your reading, so we can see what Venus and Leo will help you to restore love and harmony and peace in your love life. So let's get into it, okay? We're going to start off with the Whispers of the Ocean. Safe and surrounded by love. Oh, yes. And 17 reduces to 8. That's regeneration. That's transformation. That's so beautiful. Transforming this love. Keep your heart open and know that you are being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. Okay? So you might be in a place where, again, you're safe, you're protected, you're surrounded by love, but you may not see that. You might have a lot of anxiety. We talked about in weekly essence readings, especially I touched on this for the one that has returned to me on it. Also, we talked about Neptune retrograde when it was opposition Mercury and Virgo. Very distorted energy, looking at illusions, but really figuring out that reality is an illusion, right? And it's what we make of it, okay? So knowing when you get in this space, when you feel like you're not protected, when you feel like there's no love there, really ask yourself, what are the facts? Are they there for me when I need them? When they're here, how do they make me feel? Does the good outweigh the bad? That's what you need to ask next time you feel this way. Transform your mind to know that you are safe, protected, and loved. Okay? Nice. So now we're going to get into the Chakra Insight Oracle. Creativity in reverse here. This is what we need to work with, okay? Our creativity, really expressing ourselves, okay? And the key words here are imagination, expression, originality, passion. So really working on our creativity, really going for our passions, visualizing what we want to bring into this life and watch it manifest. I don't think we have faith here in ourselves, our creativity. And it's also saying maybe you need to do more of it. It might have been stifled at one point, but keep working on it and developing it. This will bring you closer. This is also talking about, I would say, career in a sense. Your passion, your originality, your expression. Express yourself, right? A little career is popping out in here. Again, 35-8. Transformation. This is how you're going to transform this, by expressing yourself to your partner, showing passion, finding creative ways to spice things up, using your imagination to create a serene household, and being yourself, being authentic, So definitely, yeah, a little career popped in on here, but you also have to be creative and spontaneous in your relationships, okay? Interesting. Interesting. And then now we're going to get into the Wild Offering. Aging. There's a lot of blue here. A lot of throat chakra energy here. Okay. Expression, definitely. Communication. Yeah. So the aging says, I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. Okay? So let me read this again. It says, I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. Shakti is like, I think like the divine energy source. I believe so. But here, being really in tune with yourself and loving the stages of life. Loving the stages of life and know that you don't have any restrictions. Just because you're getting older and you have responsibilities, that doesn't mean that you can't take time to do something fun, you know? And just because you're aging and all this stuff and you might not have a partner right now and you're getting older and you're thinking that this puts a damper on your love life. No, it doesn't. There's no restrictions here. I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. Right, and the butterfly is here at the top. Another transformation. Transformation. Transform your life to how you want it. To how you want it. Shape it to a place where you want to have it at. Know that you are protected. Know that you are safe and surrounded by love. Okay? So let's get into the tarot of the sexual magic. Okay? Let's see. 5 of Cups. Knight of Swords. Ooh, okay. This is 5 of Swords. Okay. This is 3 of Wands in reverse, and the 5 of Swords was in reverse as well. This is the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. And then we have 8 of Swords. And this was in reverse as well. Okay. So let's get into it. The first thing that's popping out to me is, I want to say the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Look at that. So, with this image here, I really do feel like this is like being creative, right? Passion. Using that spontaneity to bring a little spice back into your relationship. This is definitely what I'm sensing for this card. He might be into this if we're talking masculine, feminine energy, or you might be the one that's into it and they aren't. But you might want to find ways to incorporate this in your intimacy. Okay? The next card that stands out to me is the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups. Now, 5 of Cups usually is like heartbreak, disappointment, right? Disappointment. So I feel like but he's presenting you in this picture. The person is presenting the woman with flowers and gifts. But you're probably thinking, okay. you're not really amused. It's like, okay, you come into me and this is the same thing over and over again. Over and over again, but you're not really, I'll take these flowers, sure. And I feel like the flame is sizzling out. Interesting, because it's in the water. The flame is sizzling out. It's like you're becoming uninterested in what this person has to offer you. This is tying into, I believe, with the anxiety. And this is why amethyst is really good, because it really calms the mind. It's really helping you tap into your intuition and all of that. So when I said, ask, what do they do for you? Does the good outweigh the bad? And what's sticking out to me, like, there's a face here. There's a face here. And I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. Maybe that you're taking off your mask, and you're showing that you're disappointed. You're not satisfied. You're not satisfied. Even though he's presenting you with flowers, food, jewelry, everything that you would possibly want, you're taken care of. You're protected. You're loved. You're surrounded by love. But you feel like there's something missing. There's something missing, and that's probably why the Knight of Swords is here. Get into a space of where you will feel more passion. Okay? All right, and then let's see. Let's go to this one. We have 5. This one was 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords here. And I feel like after you speak up, we talked about speak up in communication about what you are unsatisfied with. I don't feel like there will be any more conflict with you all. I feel like this will bring back and spark back the passion. Okay? Yeah. And then, let's see. Yeah, because right now, the Lovers is in reverse. And it's crazy because we got Cupid over here with 2 women. And this is probably what's causing you disappointment. You might be in a third-party situation. You might be in a third-party situation and you're just waiting for the ball to drop, and you're not satisfied. You're not satisfied, but you have to, think about if you really love this person, and if they really do bring you joy. You have to really work on bringing yourself to a space to create what it is that you want to bring this Lovers back upright. And then if you are dissatisfied and you feel like you can't do this anymore and you're ready to throw in the towel, don't let your age, that's another thing, don't let your age hinder you. Don't feel like, if I let this person go, I'll never find somebody else because I'm older now and the dating game is this and that. Don't limit yourself that way. Don't stay in this relationship just because you feel like you won't find nobody else because the clock is ticking. If you want to choose to continue to be in this relationship and really bring balance to it, right? Because right now it's in reverse, it's imbalanced, it's disharmony. So how can you restore this balance of the love? Because again, you're safe and surrounded by love here, right? Speak up, demand what you want, right? Demand what you want. So this was 3 of Wands here in reverse. And this is lining up with the 5 of Cups here. And it's, here's the flame. Here's the flame that was here. You want that flame back. You want that passion back. That's what it is. You feel like it's gone a little sizzled out a little bit. And, you know, you just want that heat of the moment like when y'all first met. Yeah. And then we have, this is Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, this was in reverse. This is usually about moving on, moving away, right? But with this being in reverse, I don't feel like this is something you want to move away from. I'm not getting a sense that this is something you need to move away from, right? So I just feel like, I did not see the devil here back here playing. What is he playing? Playing the flute or playing something to have this going on. But with this being in reverse, I don't really take this as this is happening for you all. I really don't. I feel like this is something that will be restored. And I feel like with this also, this is an 8 too, and we already had these two 8s here as well. So you're safe and surrounded by love. The devil also is our fears, our anxieties. And look, here's another thing. The jewelry here. You got the jewelry on now. You take it. You take it, because why? You love this person. You love this person. And though there are ups and downs, there are hiccups and stuff, and you know, you might not have time, you know, you might not feel like you have the time to really do what you want to do. You have to be creative and be adaptable too as well, to bring this back into harmony. And you know, I talked about third party. Definitely could be some third party stuff going on, and you might be aware and all that stuff. But this could be two sides of you. Two sides of you. Like, I feel like right now, especially since homegirl is in blue, okay, this is you right now. You're very closed off. You're very closed off and guarded. You don't want to open up to this person, whereas this is how you need to be in order for love to be restored, to transform, to develop, to be in your creative state, to be in your spontaneous state. Because again, you like this stuff. You like this type of stuff, right? But you're closed off and you're afraid to tell this person because you don't know how they'll take it. But you might need to take the lead in some of this. And we're talking about divine feminine here. So, and again, divine feminine or feminine energy doesn't necessarily have to be a female. It can be a male here. So if you like this type of stuff, you have to be vocal about it. You know, be open with your partner. So yeah, this is interesting, Pile 3. So let me know how you perceive this, and you know, I'd love to know. And yeah, I definitely think that this can be worked out while Venus is in Leo, and I hope that you all were able to gain guidance from this, and that you can get more harmony and balance within your love life. So this is what I have for you, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Love ya. Bye.